Murders in the Building fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. We're going to talk about season 3 of this show, episode 7, called Cobro. It is narrated by Uma, who was a little klepto.
Yes.
Okay. Did any of this at the beginning make you think that she should be put on our suspect board?
No. It was just nice to see her.
Yeah. I love her.
I love her.
How crass she
Yeah,
is.
if they tried to lead us down that way, I would have been annoyed.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there's no way. But I did like to see Bunny again. And
Yes.
I didn't realize they were that close. Like, I knew they were friendly, but I didn't know
So
they were
adorable.
that close.
I loved the way that scene was shot
split
with
the sandwich?
Yes, and then she wasn't, and then like I think something blocked to the camera, and then she wasn't there, which I kind of suspected was going to happen, and then it happened, and it was really beautifully done.
It was. I know. Good job with that. Well, she collects things from her place, but from not the hotel. I always want to call it a hotel.
It was lovely, her rationale for it, right?
It's kind of sad.
It's like how she processes grief. It's something tangible for her to hold on to.
Exactly.
Of the people that she loses in life.
Yes.
I liked it.
She included in her collection one of Ben's hankies. Well, the one that he was actually wearing.
I was
when
looking
he
in the
died.
closet, like trying to find it too.
Yeah, but she sells it
Yeah.
to Dickie, right?
Is that? Oh, I didn't put that together.
When they showed Dickie's, it had blood on it.
Oh.
And I was like thinking that's probably the one because she never said who she sold it to, right? She just said someone from upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, I did not put that together.
But Dickie was doing the auction upstairs, so it would make sense.
Okay,
you
yeah.
know? Well, I guess we're gonna talk about Dickie, who was my prime suspect. But now that they're making it look like he's a suspect,
I
gotta take him off the board.
Yep, it's too soon.
No,
because we still have 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't be more on the periphery, but still there.
Yeah.
And then like by the penultimate, it would build. So
which is what I thought it was doing because we haven't seen him in so long.
Yeah. But now they
they talk about how he was adopted and Cobra was actually his idea and maybe he always was cleaning up after Ben. So there's no way.
But you know who's my leading suspect? Last week I mentioned him. Robert
Taubert, anything will work.
Well, he was already a little sus, and now I feel like even more sus. But they're not like entertaining it for us. But he's being a little like stalkery, right? He's been imposing himself throughout the season more consistently on the periphery than any other character. Like we see him almost every week, and he's just there, but he's not. And he is into Mabel, but he's also that it gives him the opportunity to kind of guide her, like make sure, like see if she's on, like what her leads are.
Absolutely,
because he can throw her off the trail.
Keeping himself close to the investigation lets him know, like, are they on to me or what are they digging up? Right?
That's what I think.
They took Greg completely off the table, which we already knew. That. I didn't feel like that was that big of a aha moment.
Has that poor guy been in jail this whole time?
I think so.
That sucks.
I mean,
I thought
for stalking maybe and kidnapping, but for the murder of Ben, I don't think so. All right, so remember, our trio, they're not together. They're fighting right now. And so that means Oliver has to go and audition somebody for Charles's role. And this was literally, I think, just an attempt to get more star power in this episode. Matthew Broderick is there, which I don't know why. He seems a lot older than I remember him. I think I'm always going to see him as Ferris Bueller. Of course. But like even his voice, the inflection, I don't know, he sounded so much older. He didn't look old. I think it looks great. But anyway, it was just like him being there and basically Mel Brooks, another someone to put in there that says
just
star
to
power.
Flex, to be like, we know famous people.
Yeah, and then he's auditioning for the role, but then Oliver kind of gives him like creative freedom and then he runs with it and then
he's just like so into it that he wants to be there night and day. Yeah.
But of course the inevitable happened. Charles is back in the role and he's like, bye-bye Matthew Broderick, and apparently he was up for the role of Ferris Bueller, so it was a big,
even though he was like 20 years too old. I enjoyed the Matthew Broderick shtick though. I thought it was really funny because I don't know, I like him.
I like him too. I definitely do. It was we knew that was going to happen. It is funny how they're putting all these people in there, but just a little dab of them. Even like Loretta, Meryl Streep. And
I know. Can you not afford to just get like an A-list actor, but who will stay the whole time? Because these are A-list actors.
Yes.
Steve Martin Short, Selena Gomez.
All of them.
So then can you just get one big star and have them be in it throughout?
Yeah.
Like, why can they?
It's like a bait thing. If you're baiting people that know Meryl Streep, which I think everybody does, or baiting younger people. I don't know. It's getting old.
Plan the shooting early so that you can spread out their scenes in all the episodes.
Yeah.
Or do you pay them by the episode and you can't afford it? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like there should just be more. Even like flashbacks.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Right?
Like, why are we seeing more Paul Rudd?
Yeah, so I feel like it can't be like shooting schedules. You can plan to have a big star do all their things in one day.
Yeah.
So I really think it must be like I can't afford to pay them for 8 episodes.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of money.
I think so too. Yeah.
The royalties. They're like, no, I want to keep the royalties for myself.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Well, so that means now that since Charles has his role back, that Oliver and Charles have mended things. And then Oliver decides to confide in him about Loretta's, I guess, journal, stalker book, whatever you want to call it.
Book.
And then they're like, great, this will be our peace offering to get Mabel back. But Mabel has already moved on.
Yes.
To doing, well, she went rogue and did an Only Murders in the Building podcast.
And she should, right? Because she's got no apartment. Where'd she go?
Where did she
Because she's gone. She moved out.
Yeah. Who's she staying with?
I don't know. They did not mention that.
Because Theo's back.
Yeah. Oh, I loved seeing Theo.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorite TV characters ever.
Oh, yeah.
Just like...
he's so fun.
Yeah.
And he's a good sidekick for her. I wish she was in more, but I know it's supposed to be about the 3 of them. But then, yes, Tolbert's there. And he had Jesse Williams, the actor, he had some really good comedic acting. This one, when he was showing her the flyer of Bloody Mabel, and she was like, "No," he's like, "Yeah, I didn't think so." So maybe someone just sent it. But anyway, he was really funny this episode. He's kind of delightful. But I completely agree with you that he is more of a suspect now because they're not pushing that he did it.
And didn't he show her the R that became a B? Like he gave her that paper. Like he showed her where.
Was it him or was it Theo?
I thought it was. Oh, I thought it was him. I thought it was Tom.
Well, he was there.
Yeah. And he was all for it.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. I just think.
The documentarian. Why would you want to kill him? I get it. He's a pushy jerk. But why would you? What would the motive be? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet, right?
But he's still there. But I don't want to neglect our viewers who've been commenting that they said that they think that we haven't met the killer yet. So.
We're so far in now.
Yeah, it would be hard to believe that they would just like throw some random person at.
This is episode 6.
7.
7.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 more? Or 3?
There's 10.
10.
Right?
Okay, so 3 more. I feel like that's too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how long was it until we met the last murderers?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was not so late in. We met them. We just had no idea.
That's true.
Like, we're thrown off.
That's true. I don't know. But they could they could spin it because they want to throw us off the scent. Maybe we haven't met them yet.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
But there was always a through line.
Yeah.
Like, even though, like, with Cinda's assistant, although we might not have known, there was, like, a through line. Like, the story of the podcast, which wound up being significant. We knew about that early on.
This is true.
So...
And then Steve Martin's girlfriend in the first one. Yeah. They'd been dating for a little while. Yeah.
He listened to the music from the... I loved that. That was, like, so well done. So I feel like it had to have been planted early. That's why Dickie seemed a sure thing.
But then when they brought him back, I was like, never mind. Like, even when I knew this in this episode, I was like, forget it. Take him off the table.
Yeah. To make him a actual physical... Like, a real suspect for them makes him not a real suspect for us.
Yeah, but they're not trying to make Tolbert look like a suspect. So, yeah, I think he's our prime suspect right now.
But are they doing... Do we just think they are? I don't know. They do get us every time.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you to everybody who's been watching. We really appreciate it. Thank you for always commenting. Please continue to comment and then like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.